And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes the grab. It's Miranda. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. A play action, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. They begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They keep him guessing with a run. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Miranda. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He's looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles! The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. It's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Vasquez. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the Huskies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Huskies, as they put 6 more on the board.
Touchdown, Washington. Number 87 in the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Miranda. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's touchdown, Bruins. So the offense flags sinker and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Huskies come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Something up, man.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. It's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UCLA. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Huskies come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
I really liked the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
1st and 10 play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Caught. Completion. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. They'll try a pass here. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And it's caught across the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Washington.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
That one play has flipped field position. A first down to the opponent's 44. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Miranda. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He hands it off from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The pass rush closing in. Grab behind the line, it's Miranda. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back.
Oh, he's bringing it back. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there. The Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw to the left side. Finds his man. It's Flowers. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking right. This one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Washington now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And now the try for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, man, this is the kind of mistake people can lose their jobs over. You just can't throw a pick with a 1-score lead in under 2 minutes to go.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Flowers. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And that catch is hauled in. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Good job there finding the back and then angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the...
Touchdown, Huskies. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Caught behind the line. It's Miranda. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, UCLA.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, UCLA.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And that is enough.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. To fake. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, it works. He caught it. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Wow.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
first interception. We down by 1 touchdown, 2 scores. We was about to score again. Got that bad boy. Only one with that bad. Second interception to get us going. We scored on the other one. Ball up on it.